Facebook. Make my video public. We're going to share it down the line. How are you guys? Good morning. Good morning, Nancy Jennings. Good morning, Jessica Farley. Good morning, Kristen Ravello. Good morning, Nikki Renee. Good morning, Rose. How are you guys? Just sharing out really quick. Getting ready to get started with this stuff for today's forecast. Sorry, it takes me a minute to do this. I think we're all shared out. If we're not, please like, share, subscribe. You know the drill. Like I said yesterday, I've noticed only like maybe 2 or 3 of you are actually sharing the videos. So please, if you can, I would appreciate it if you would share it out. I'm not going to police you guys about it, but it would help me out greatly if you would share it even to your own page. Unless you guys, have some sort of secrecy around doing this, which I can understand. Some people don't want like their friends and family to know that they believe in this sort of stuff, but I hope that these are inspirational messages, not only for yourself, but for those around you too. So please like, share, and subscribe. If some of you don't know, I put up another pick a card on my YouTube channel. So that's available. That was fun. I made that yesterday. It was all about the mind, body, and spirit and where we operate from. So check that out on YouTube. Let me get the link tree up so that you guys can access that. Hold on one second. Why is it on there? That's not what it's supposed to be. Let me see. Where is my link tree? It's getting hot here this morning, let me tell you. There we go. Up, that closed on me. Okay. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you for sharing. There's the link tree. So that has the link to the YouTube channel in it. I just popped that in there. So feel free to join my YouTube channel if you'd like. Feel free to join the Engelgeist group if you're new to me. Feel free to follow my business page or like my business page so that you can be alerted. My name is Dan Geist. This is Engelgeist. It's a daily reading that I do just for the energy of the day. Treat me as your spiritual meteorologist or your energetic meteorologist. I am looking at the energy for the collective group for the day of what we might be experiencing or where we might want to focus ourselves to better get through our day today. Okay, and so I'm not doing any private pull of cards right now, so for anybody that's going to jump on who hasn't been to my page or seen one of these in the morning, I do those in the evenings sometimes, or I do pick a cards on my YouTube, so you can certainly go and enjoy those. And on when I do pop-ups, you can come in and get maybe free cards pulled then. I am also available for private readings, and all that information is located on my business page, or you can message me at the business page and I can explain more about that to you. So this week, we've had an interesting week. I feel like this week is all about where our minds are at and our emotions are at and what we are creating. So I'm going to say we're going to look at today. Let's bring ourselves into present time for Thursday, July 25th. We're moving right along through July, guys. Let's take 3 deep breaths in through our nose and out through our mouth and just get centered in where we are in the moment right now so that we can better hear the message and better just start our day off a little bit more centered and ready to go out into the world. So let's inhale deeply all the way into the belly and release. Once again, inhale. And release. Really blow all that air out. It's good to remember to like just get centered. And inhale one more time, deeply. And release. And you just kind of want to, as you're doing that practice, bring your attention to the center of your head, to this point in your head. Let go of anything that was like you're heading towards in the future or anything you're worrying about from the past. Just let it go. Bring yourself to right here, right now, where your feet are planted, so that we can listen to the message for today. So I'm going to shuffle the cards here. I'm asking Spirit for a card that best reflects the majority of the people that are not only going to tune into this video this morning, but also going to come across it throughout the day. So for July 25th, Thursday, 2019, Spirit, please give me a card that best reflects the energy of the day, what we as a collective consciousness will be dealing with or looking at, where we will best be able to sort of set our intention or our attention. The cards feel clean today, guys. They feel like they're moving along. Things might be coming together for us. I know that we've had a couple of cards that have required us to reflect and get a little bit deeper, but that deepness and that reflection is actually a gift. It may seem scary, but really if we do it, the rewards, I think, are greater than the fear, if that makes sense. I'm gonna do one more shuffle. Thank you, Spirit, for July 25th, Thursday, 2019. The card that best represents the energy that we will be dealing with. Thank you. Okay, so let's look at what the card we got today. Interesting. When did that come up? That came up. Where was that? All right, so it's back again. I'm going to put it up in the Buddha cam. Let's first say hello to Buddha before we put it up in the Buddha cam. These cards keep speaking to, they keep repeating, and it's interesting because this is not a small tarot deck. There's like 72 or 78 cards. It's the change card. It's the Eight of Worlds, guys. I'm going to try and slide it forward a little bit just so you can see it. Again, I think that we're in for a year. This card, every time I see it lately, it makes me think of the changing of the seasons, first off, right? It's also a Worlds card, which has to do with finances, money, career, relationships, material realm issues, like the 3D world issues. And it means that a lot of us need to change a lot of stuff. And we're in the process of doing that. I think that this is what's going on for us. There's an uprooting that's happening, and not in a bad way. The thing is if we're doing the work that we're talking about here, which is like going deeper, looking at the things that no longer work for us and letting them go or clearing them out and replacing them with new things, this change should come about and be hopefully exciting for us. Hopefully like a thrill. We may not know the outcome, but we know that we're moving on to something better. And that's what I feel like this card feels like to me. It does feel like there's a lot going on. Like it's not going to be so easy necessarily. We have all of this like planetary influences. We've got the Earth here. There's Jupiter, there's the Sun, Saturn is in this mix, the Moon is in the mix. I'm not even sure what tiny little planet that is. It's probably Uranus, just because I like to say Uranus. Bum bum. Just kidding. So stupid. Anyways, but Uranus, I believe, is retrograde, so you might want to call your doctor. No, let's have some humor, guys, because like this change is a good thing. Let this change come in. Let this change bring about what it is that you need, what it is that you want or that you desire. You may not even know what it is that you want and desire so clearly just yet. But this is about trusting the universe and trusting that wherever you get carried via your own spirit, your own soul, your own spirit guides, and your God or your universe, whatever it is that is your sort of higher power that you believe in, if you allow that to carry you through this change and you settle into it and lean into it, I think big things are happening for a lot of us, guys. I think that there's going to be a lot of us that are all going to, like if we stopped, right? If we stopped doing the daily and a year from now, we all met back up and we were like, oh, okay, so what happened to you? We'd be like looking like girl, you wouldn't believe the year I had. But this is where I'm at, and it's so good. And that's what this card makes me feel like. It feels like, yeah, in the beginning, change is never easy, right? Change makes us a little bit nervous. We want stability. We want things to sort of stay status quo, or there's that phrase, the devil you know is better than the devil you don't know. But the truth is that's not necessarily the case, because we got a lot of devils we know that are not good for us and haven't been good for us for a long time, but we think, oh, maybe if we just stick around, they will change, or oh, maybe if we just stick around, it'll get different, or it'll go back to how it used to be. Well, no, it's evolving. This is what I say at the end of every broadcast. The one thing about change is that the one thing about energy is it's constantly evolving. It's never static. It never stays the same. So it's up to us to sort of take the reins, so to speak. And not necessarily, I mean, we can certainly direct it and choose where we want to go, but then allow that change to happen. Try not to get too, my mistake is sometimes I want something so specific that I end up boxing myself in and frustrating myself because it's not coming in the way that I think it should, when I need to open myself up more and just go, okay, that's the end result that I want. Universe, take me there. And that's what I'm trying to do right now, is just sort of be in the moment, in the present moment, and trust that I will be carried through to some place that's better serving me. Will it feel a little scary? Does it require my faith and trust? Yes. But does that faith and trust not only strengthen my belief in myself, my spirit, and my connection to the universe in general? Yes. Is that something that I want? Yes. Because what we've realized and what we've been dealing with most of the time is sort of trying to rely on others or outside sources for our stability, when actually we need to go internally for our stability. We need to find it within ourselves. I'm searching for it too at times. And I'm telling you my experience, and this is just my experience, but I'm telling you, when I go inward and I speak to spirit, or I connect with my own soul or my own God, I find that I feel stronger. I find that I feel more self-assured, even in moments where I don't necessarily know what the outcome will be. And that's what this card is about. This card is about getting us ready to move on. We saw this card last week on Wednesday. It's the next week now, and it's Thursday. So I feel like, and I told you guys with the time-space card that was last Saturday and then again on Sunday, we're being offered this opportunity to sort of take the time and space to figure out what it is we want to remove, what it is we want to create with the art card. And then we have this Seven of Wands card, remember, was the end of the week card for this week on Sunday when I pulled the weekly read. And that was the Courage card. And I believe I told you guys that there's, it's Wands, so it's a spiritual courage, right? It's the suit of Wands, so it's a spirit card. It's a fiery card. It is about having that internal flame burning and that courage to trust your spirit and move forward. Well, here we are with the world's, telling us, okay, where in our world do we need to change? What in our world is not working for us? What is it that we need to trust the universe around and allow some, I don't know if manipulation is the right word, but some establishing in a certain area? Is it our career? Is it our relationships? Is it our friendships? Is it our home? Where is it? But is it in our money situation? Are we operating in a place of lack and always in need? Do we need to change that outlook? Do we need to change that into something that's more abundant and full of opportunity for ourselves? But this is the reason why we've had these last two cards of disappointment and stagnation, these two cups cards the previous 2 days. If you didn't see the videos from the previous 2 days, go and watch them. We're supposed to be reviewing our emotions. This is our soul, our spirit, and the way that it communicates to us through the body. It's through our emotions. If our emotions are showing us, these cards are showing us where we maybe were disappointed, or old disappointments we're holding on to, or old areas that make us feel stuck. If we found them, it's time to really let them go and allow the change to take place. Because as we do allow it to take place, the material shifts that are going to happen will be amazing. We just have to have faith in ourselves, in our spirit, in our guides, in our guardian angels, in our God or our higher power or the universe, whatever it is that we believe is our source of sort of inspiration, security, and safety. And we all have it. Even when we're up in our head freaking out, We have it. It's there, and it's ready for us to access it. We just have to stop, remember that we have it, and ask it for help. Okay, so I love you guys. I'm going to say this because I say this every time. It's just energy. So no matter what, don't be afraid of it. It will change. Ta-da! It's saying that to us right here in this card. If you guys are stuck or suffering, it's going to be easier to change out of that suffering if you can find the blessing in that moment. If you can find appreciation for whatever it is that's giving you trouble or worry or that's challenging you right now. Rise to the challenge, solve the issue, solve the problem, or remove yourself altogether and go, you know what? I did a good job. I didn't bite on that today. I didn't get into that. I would have gotten into that. That's totally my old behaviors that never worked for me and made me miserable for, a week or two after. Let it go and bring in that like universal energy or that trust, that faith that you will see yourself through this, and allow yourself to let go of the things that aren't working for you. Allow yourself to seek your highest good. Know that you deserve it, and then just let it unfold. And as it unfolds, your highest good is probably going to surprise you, because sometimes we can't even dream that big. Does that make sense? Like, I'm just going to use a small example in my life because that sometimes helps. But like these pick-a cards, they were a source of fear for me for like probably a good month or two. I've done 2 of them. I'm probably going to do a 3rd tonight. But what I'm finding is that although they're challenging and they scare me a little bit, they're actually a lot of fun. They're getting the most views. They're getting more views than the daily report gets. But what's beautiful about it is it challenges me and it offers me a new sort of avenue to be creative and a new way to do this work that is fun and playful and inspiring. I hope to you guys, it certainly inspires me. I get to work with different decks and challenge myself in that way. I get to work with set design and a camera that I'm trying not to knock over and licking bulldogs, but it's all part and parcel with, moving myself forward. And I didn't know that this would be sort of the way that I would be moving forward. And I'm not sure that it's going to all be pick-a cards. I know that there's more beyond this. I just don't know exactly what it is, but I'm open to it. So I'm excited about the change. And I hope that you guys are too in your lives, because it is good for you. And if you believe that, I said this, I think, yesterday too, but I'm going to say it again. It's a very simple, universal truth. Whatever you believe, you will receive. So I need to print that on a shirt, I think. Whatever you believe, you will receive. It's true. So if you believe your life is fucked and things aren't going to happen and things don't come your way, things aren't going to come your way. If you live based in fear and agony and stress, you're probably creating more fear, agony, and stress. But if you live in a place of abundance, or you live in a place of at least appreciation for anything, even the negative starts to be less negative. And the appreciation starts to I don't want to say seep in, but it starts to creep in and gets bigger and better and better. And that's what I mean by it's all just energy. It will change if you enact that consciously, by choosing where you put your attention and your intention. And I know I say this over and over again, like broken record, but it's so true. So I hope this makes sense to you guys. I hope you guys are leaning into the change and excited about it. I think that this is also from a very basic standpoint too. I just got the hit in my head, like a voice in my head just said, you know what, this is also just a reminder of like, okay, if that's not working for you, change it. For those of you that are more practical based and more like, well, my life is fucked and I've got to deal with this problem and that problem. And this is Spirit saying, shut up and change it. And Spirit doesn't usually say shut up. But for those of you that are more stuck in that darker like space or that more negative space, this card is just a basic call out to change, period. Start to change just your thoughts, just your focus. And for those of you that are changing your focus, allow this change to carry you through to things that you are going to be surprised by. In a few months' time, in maybe a year's time, you're going to be like, whoa, I didn't know I was going to end up here. Okay? So I hope that's inspiring. I hope that resonates. I feel like I need to ask you guys a favor. I need you guys to go to Facebook and like my videos. Just hit the little like, thumbs up sign. Comment when you can. Like these broadcasts. If you're watching them, just hit the like button. There's algorithms and weirdness that need to happen that are not happening because I think people are tuning in, they're watching, and then they're shutting off their computers and going about their day. And I do this for you guys every day. I don't mind doing it. I love communing with you guys, but I need you guys to come to my aid and support me and hit the like button no matter where you see my stuff. I know some of you guys do it. I see you guys do it, and you do it on multiple sources. Like if it's posted here, it's posted there, you hit the like button, and I love it. Please, others of you, please do it if you can. It just helps me out, especially over at YouTube. Comments, I'm learning about YouTube. I'm studying videos about YouTube. Comments are key. Liking the video is key, and actually watching the entirety of the video is key in the sense that that's what YouTube is looking for. Are you watching just 5 minutes of the video, or are you watching the whole video? I learned that last night while in a rabbit hole, watching how to grow your YouTube channel. I guess they don't care about what the subject matter is. What they're looking at analytically is who stays in tune to your video the longest. And if people are only staying on the video for like 3 minutes, then your video's not gonna like sort of rise up in their popularity where it gets posted to people's autoplays. Does that make sense? So if you want, you could go back and review old forecasts if you really loved me. And whatever, anything you can do to support, put the word out, help me out, you guys. Like, share, comment, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Good morning, Tibet. Good morning, Zena. You guys know, and you guys are my regulars. I know that you guys are always here for me, but I'm asking any sort of help. I mean, like on the one pick a card, I have, I think like over 200 views and only 20 likes. And I'm like, so does that mean people didn't like it? Like, I don't understand. But I don't think that's the case. I just think people they forget to do it. They watch the video and then they click off. And so, yeah. So enjoy. And hopefully if you guys change that behavior, my experience will change online. But that's what I'm trying to do. So, all right, I love you guys. Have a great day. God, this week is getting away from me. I need to do an August predictive, and I want to do a pop-up in the group. So, and Friday night I'm busy, which is tomorrow night. So I'm going to try and figure this all out. I also still want to shoot another pick a card. So let me see. I'll try and figure it out. Maybe this Saturday I'll do a pop-up where I can pull cards for you guys. Hi, X Lisa Bear. Hey, Kim Julie. I do videos usually at the same time. Usually around this time is the daily. I also have videos over on my YouTube, pick a card videos, and I have a group on Facebook. Here, let me re-put the link in. Any of you that don't have access to me, this link tree shows you how to find me in my business page on Facebook. If you guys have any questions about readings or anything like that, private readings or whatever, you can message me at the Facebook business page. Please like and follow, hit the bell for the Facebook business page so that you get alerted when I do go online. Or like and hit the bell, subscribe and hit the bell over at YouTube so you get notified when I go on. I go on every day to pull a card. On Sundays, I pull 3 cards for the week. But I am going to be doing some more stuff. Like I need to factor in tarot scopes are coming, and maybe a monthly predictive will come like the week before the month begins. I just don't know if I'm going to do that as a pick a card or as a full collective predictive. I'm trying to sort that out in my space as to what feels right. So that's what I'm pondering, and I'm going to try and get it out in the next, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days to do it in. So I'm going to make a decision and work out the kinks and try and get that done too before July ends so that you guys have it to look at as we begin August. All right? I love you all. Hey, thank you for the light and love, Sean Barnett. I love it. Have a great day. And remember, change is your friend. Lean into it, let it take you, and let it show you where you need to be. Okay? Because it's inevitable. We all face it. So don't fight it. Whatever you believe, you will receive. And whatever you, and this is the other one that I believe in, is whatever you resist will persist. So if you resist the change, it'll just push you harder, and the change will be more painful. And that's when we get into that let go or be dragged. All right, I love you guys. Have a great day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.